I want gold chains, gold teeth, gold cars with gold seats, platinum and diamond fitted cups up on my rollie. Police.
What's up, guys? PTC, aka WeAreTheTrend, back with a new video today, and today it's going to be a little story. I'm actually going to be like driving today. I figured it'd be kind of fun to make like a driving story segment in a way. So this isn't a sneaker story. I know you guys love the sneaker stories, but this one is just like a normal story just in my life. Sorry if it gets a little bit bumpy. I'm trying to go on smooth roads here. But this story actually starts out in 2009. I was 16 years old. I was a very, I guess, mischievous 16-year-old. So when my parents used to go out of town, or like not even out of town, just not home, I used to take their cars out and drive. And obviously the legal limit, like age limit to drive in New Jersey is 17, and I was only 16. But I had my permit, so I was like, you know what, I can drive. Screw what anybody else says. I'm a driver. I can drive wherever I want. So they would go out to like either the beach or somewhere overnight, and I would find their keys to their car somehow, some way, and take their cars out for a spin. So I'd done this a few times. The one time I actually went to Wendy's and made it blatantly obvious that I was too young, because I went through the drive-thru, and the guy handed me my food and I didn't put the car in park, so I go to grab the food and the car starts moving. He's like, whoa, whoa. I'm like, oh shit. So as I said, I did this like a few times here and there. I even used to like see all the girls in my town, and they'd be like, can you even drive? You old enough? I'd be like, nope. And like say it all like badass, like, nope, I can't, but what's up, ladies? This one particular day, my parents went to a Phillies game. So me and my friend Troy figured it'd be a good time or a good day to take my dad's truck out for a little adventure. So we actually ended up going to a Blockbuster, which I know you're like, Blockbuster, do they even make those anymore? I don't think so. I don't think they do. So I ended up getting like a Bob Marley like poster thing for 20 bucks, because at the time I was like, yeah, this is what cool stoner people do. So I ended up buying it, not sure why. So we're driving back from Best Buy. We were like in contact with our other friends this whole time, like saying, yo, let's go drive around or something since we can. So we're driving back, and one of our friends says to like come by his house, and we're just gonna like go somewhere after that. So I'm like, all right. We go to his house, and he's like not outside or anything, and they're not coming outside. They're not like coming to the car at all to leave and go. So he was like, dude, just go drive around the neighborhood for a little bit. So I'm like, all right, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, you know what, I'll go drive around the neighborhood for a little bit. So I'm driving around the neighborhood for a good, like, maybe minute or two, and I see this cop pull up behind me, and I'm like right before a stop sign. So I'm like, holy shit. And I stopped at this stop sign like hard. Like I waited a good 2 seconds and then went. So I'm starting to make this turn, and the lights come on, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like, what do I do? And I look at my friend Troy. He's like cracking up because he's just a fucking asshole at the time. So the whole time I'm just like, oh my god, I'm fucking dead, dude. My parents are gonna disown me. My dad's gonna fucking beat the shit out of me. Of course, being the 16-year-old I am, I pulled out my BlackBerry, had to flex a little bit, like, yo, underage, 16, getting pulled over for driving. Took a little like picture inside the mirror, and you can see the lights going off. The cop came up to the car, and he was like, license and registration, please. And I was like, or license and proof of insurance. And I said, I don't have it. And he's like, you don't have it on you, or you don't have it at all? And I was like, I don't have it at all. I'm fucking 16. Like, I know I'm screwed. Let's just do this. Let's get this over with. So he's like, can you get a hold of one of your parents or whatever? So I'm like, oh my god. So I dial my mom or my dad. I think it was my dad, and he takes the phone. He's like, hey, this is Officer Scully, by the way. I remember him because he's an asshole, and he pulled me over all the time for my tinted windows and stuff. So, like, this was after the fact, obviously, like when I could drive. So he's like, yeah, this is Officer Scully from the Florence Township Police Department. I'm with your son Patrick here. He decided to take a joyride in your truck. And the whole time I'm just like, my dad is probably flipping shit. So it was just a really bad situation already. So he's on the phone with my dad, and we ended up having to call my grandparents, who like don't like, I don't know, they don't like move around that often. So I felt terrible like having them. They had to come get me. They had to come pick me up from this like little neighborhood near me, and like it was just so terrible. So I'm waiting there for my grandma. I didn't even think she'd be able to find it, but she ended up finding it. And of course Troy's sister came and picked him up. He got off scot-free. He just had to have an adult pick him up. So my grandma got there and she didn't seem very mad. I think she was more like confused. And I actually ended up driving the truck back to my house because my grandma couldn't get into it really. Like she wouldn't be able to drive it. So he was like, you know what, it's fine since you have a permit, just go drive with her, take it back to your house. Then my parents came home. I swear to God, I thought I was going to die. Because I just sat in my room and you just kind of sit there like you're on death row, like you're just prepared. You're like, I'm gonna fucking die, so let's just do it. Just fucking kill me. Like my parents aren't abusive. I don't want you guys to think like my parents are gonna like abusing me all the time. They're just parents. Like you know how parents can be. You gotta get whooped in your ass every now and then. So they get back and it's just silence. They didn't say anything to me. I think they were just like, it was one of those like, we're not mad, we're disappointed type things. But like when you're expecting to die, it's just like, just hit me. It didn't feel right to just not get yelled at or anything, but I ended up getting a lot of it the next week because, believe it or not, the next week, my mom actually caught me and my friend with weed. And I don't smoke weed or do any drugs by any means necessary. Like, I'm completely against it now. I don't even really drink. So my mom came down and caught us with weed the next week. So she used to take me to work and everything, and I swear she hated me. She was like, my son is a fucking loser. It was just a really bad time of my life, I guess. Like I was just being a complete asshole all the time. Twist to the story, I almost forgot about this. So I found out, like, I went to court and everything. I ended up getting a really nice judge, so it wasn't really too bad. I ended up just having to pay like a fine, and I still got my license on time and everything. But I come to find out that a few weeks later, my friend Troy tells me that the person that called the cops on me was my friend that we were waiting for to pick up. He called the cops on me because he, quote, wanted to see what would happen. And I was like, bro, are you serious? Like, that is, I don't like saying this term, but that is some hoe shit. Like, you have to be the biggest hoe in the world to call the cops on your own friend to see what would happen. And they actually ended up calling the cops and saying that somebody was driving crazily through the neighborhood, which I wasn't, because I'm a great driver. Like, I'm an awesome driver. And so that's what the cop told me. He was like, yeah, someone called and said you were driving erratically through the neighborhood. And I was like, but I wasn't though. Like, I'm not at all. So I should have known from like right then that something was fishy. But I hated that kid in the beginning, and I still hate him now. And as much as I want to kick his fucking ass, sorry for all the curses, but I feel like it accentuates the story. I believe in karma, so I'm pretty sure, like I see on Facebook every now and then, I'm pretty sure he's doing nothing with his life. And so that's karma right there. Like, that's all I need to know. All I need to know is that nothing good is happening for you, and that's fine by me. You know, as long as I'm progressing forward, not wasting my time dwelling on the past and things people did to me or things that messed me up or hurt me. So whenever somebody messes with you, just remember that karma takes care of everything, and things will turn around for you. You just gotta stay focused on yourself, and don't let yourself get sucked into the type of mentality that they have where they just want to ruin everybody else's life because theirs sucks. So yeah, that's my story about my underage driving and my backstabbing friends, quote unquote friends. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that one. It wasn't sneaker related, I know, but I figured you guys would enjoy it. So I hope you did. If you did, definitely make sure to hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe for more. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I really know you guys wanted a story, so enjoy this, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at WeAreTheTrend, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, guys.
You all about money? So we are not the same, bruh. I want real raps, real talk.
That's what I'm about.
I wanna build fast.